Hello, hello, hello. Shin here, and today we are going to actually start this series. Up until now, I've actually played extensively using Shadow Llama's account to avoid doing anything with my own, because I want to be able to start off as you would start off if you haven't played before. So we're in R32, which just came out last week, I think. And before we do anything else, let me create my character. This is brand new with R32, and as you can see, there are not a lot of options. I mean, you can. Female's actually a lot cuter than the guy. I don't know why. I really hope they update the models with those chicken legs and like he needs work. Anyway, skin could actually be a Chiss if you are a Star Wars fan, or if you're an old Warcraft fan or WoW or whatever, you could be a Goblin or whatnot, or you could be a Drow. I'm going to stick with a nice pallor. Hair. Fortunately, you cannot select what type of hair you have, so we're going to have to deal with that. You have all sorts of options. I actually like the purple. We'll go with that. Eyes. It's hard to see them, actually. Yeah, we'll go with the blue, possibly. Is there anything else of interest? No. Okay. These colors are not very... They don't show up very well. So we'll go with black and purple trim. Pretty much have to go with the lightest color just to see it. I'll go with that. Pants. I'll keep the black, purple trim. Wow. Yeah, that's hardly visible. Okay, we'll go with that. Shoes. You want purple shoes? No, we'll stick with black. Okay. Not much to look at, but oh well. And now what I'm going to do... create a world. And we'll go with LlamaVerse just because. No description needed. Advanced options. I will be password protecting this world, so I don't need to worry about those. Peaceful mode just means monsters do not attack you. It's kind of stupid. Explosives are going to be useful. Disable PvP. We'll allow recipes to carry over. Not that I'm going to be using any. And we'll enable claims. Not that we need them. Okay. Well, now... Ah. Oh, that's the password. Well, we'll leave it for that for now, and I'll change it off screen. And once you enter in the password, you never have to do it again. It'll automatically log you in, or anybody who visits your world who has the password. So if you change the password, they might have to enter it in again. But as long as you keep the same password, you don't have to worry about it. Anyway, one player, zero online. That's a bug that they've always had. And I've discovered a new area which hasn't even loaded yet. Great start. Up at the top, we have a compass. Let me make the mouse visible. I don't even know if that is visible. Oh well. At the top center, you've got a compass. When you place your touchstone down, it will show up. When you place... that's a thought. I can't place my touchstone, can I? Nope. Anyway, while we're waiting, you start off with a crumpled note. She said I shouldn't just leave you like this. Fine. Build a shelter before nightfall and light it up with something. Do that, and you just might have a chance. This note comes from a professor, and we know very little about the professor, but we do find some of his notes. She refers to some sort of construct named Pixie, which there are broken chips and other types of data chips around in the world that you can also find that give things from her perspective. This is what we're starting out with. These are the recipes we have already unlocked. Ooh. Start off with a door. If you hover over it, you get to see what you need. Right click on it, it automatically loads, or you can double click. You only get the flare if you verify your email. It's not essential to have it, but it does help sometimes when you want to light up an area that's far off temporarily. Also, as of R32, or was it R31? No, R32, I think. The blueprints became free. They don't have as many as they used to, sorry. But instead of having to purchase them in stores, what you do now is you have items that you have to get and use those to craft the cornerstone. Once you have those items, you hit craft, it crafts the cornerstone, you now have that blueprint, and you can reuse the blueprint as much as you want. Or you can get the kit and spend some money, and when you spend the money, you not only get the cornerstone completed, but you get all of the blocks you need for that house, or that wishing well, or that bunker. Ooh, bunker is cheap. You start off with 300 gold, and that's what it costs. I'm almost tempted to get this one simply because of the fact that it uses a lot of iron, but no. And we still have not loaded. Okay, let me see if I remember commands. You hit enter to open up the chat. /stuck. And it's not going to do anything because I'm not actually in an enclosed space. Oh, I ended up in the corruption layer apparently. Top right, it shows you the time of day and what biome you're in, as well as the temperature. I should not be in corruption layer. Okay, let us try this. I love how the loading screens show the different blocks that you can get. That one there is the Adobe Yellow Floor. And a lot of those blocks are such as this one, which is a blue adobe floor. They can be found in chests around the world. Ooh, we have world! People complain because the loading screen shows a little bit of world at the edges, but I actually prefer it because my system is a piece of junk, and that tells me, oh, hey, you are not loading. I hear someone. Is that you? Oh, you're noisy. This is a leafy. They're very peaceful, but they're cute, I will admit, with their wrinkly old faces. If you hit tab, you can switch between your weapon, your particular mining cell, which I don't have one equipped right now, and an item. There are different tools such as bells, which is one of the things I want to create pretty quickly. I've discovered another new area. So we're in grassland. Ooh, ocean. M key brings up the map. And I see a lot of... Okay. You hit the magnifying glass to zoom in or out. We're a little bit southwest of the center of the world. I should try and get to the center. I've never been there, and I want to, would like to create a little something. Okay. Before we go too far, go back to crafting. This Q button, by the way, and E for equipment, which is your bag. Okay, wood mining cell, we need cragwood, red mushroom, and vine. And for a decent sword, we need cragwood and vine. For the process, we need stone. Which we cannot get the stone yet. So... I'm sorry, tree. And that sound that it just made told me, oh, you've unlocked some recipes. One of the things I do like about the game is that a lot of the recipes unlock new recipes. Okay, 4 out of 5. What if I got behind me? Sounds are so loud. Oh! It's a rockster. Rocksters are also peaceful, but unlike the leafies, they do not run when you attack them. They will actually fight back, and they can be pretty dangerous unless you have at least a wooden sword, preferably a stone. So I've got mushrooms. There's a pixie down there. Pixies will also attack you if you attack them first, but again, they're peaceful for the most part. Okay. Start off by crafting a better weapon, which unlocks the next weapon. Stone, bone, wood rod, and twine. Get our cell, which unlocks extractors. Extractors are used whenever you're mining. Ore does not, you cannot grab ore the same way that you can other blocks. You actually have to place an extractor there, and it will extract a number of that ore. The amount and the speed is all dependent upon the type of extractor you have. Okay, what else can we build? We're going to want some of that. We need moss. And moss can be located here. What's that? Oh, no. Is that the only moss? Oh, no. really hate how slow these are. I also am not a fan of the new image for the mining cells. It just, it's just not as attractive. Okay. Oh. I hear another one. That sound was not a rockstar. Where are you? I'll show you guys this cute little guy. Here he is. This, as you can see written there, above my status bar, or my health bar, is a people. Again, very peaceful, extremely cute. But if you attack them, they have the ability to call other defenders, usually more peoples, possibly rockstars. So yeah, not good to get into a fight with them. Although they themselves are not very strong. Huh? Where are you? Up on the map, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but there was a little flash. It's usually a sign that a keeper has appeared. We cannot find him. Aww. Look at the little piggy. We'll let him sleep. Water. You can eventually mine water. However, water is a pain in the butt because you can easily drown in it, even though it can be used for elevators and things like that. There's another type of water called healing water, which actually heals you, and you can breathe it. I'm going to need some of this. These are brown mushrooms. Okay. Let me check the map. We have a long way to go to reach the center. Craft. Do one moss torch. And we need flowers. It says blue flower, but you can use any flower. Don't have stone items yet. Shredded leaves and vines. So we should start collecting some leaves. I can't believe... Okay. Start our journey. See what we can find along the way. I highly doubt I'm going to record the entire trip though. Ooh. If we can even make it. Let's grab a few of these leaves. I don't want to spend too much time doing that because, well, these mining cells, these early ones suck. Okay. Let's, this... Alright, we'll use that. Because I see a flower. That's actually, I think, the red flower? Every tree has its own, yes, red flower. And that right there is a yellow flower on the cragwood. Ashwood carries red, cragwood carries yellow, and elderwood carries blue. Fear my jumping skills. Oh yeah. I'm a pro. Doesn't help that I'm lagging horribly. Grab a few more leaves while we're at it. I should probably note that biomes are not dependent upon geological location. So when we get to the center of the world, it could very well be Arctic, or a desert, or anything in between. In fact, there are times when I've actually seen a desert biome beside an Arctic biome. I have no idea how that works, but, well, it's Creativerse, everything's made of blocks, so I don't think it has to make sense. Are we on an island? We might be on an island. Yeah, I'll build something later. Leaves! This incidentally is another fun way to gather leaves. And I thought that was a cave for a moment. Okay. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, that goes pretty deep. Although, you know what? I think I will. It seems like a fairly good place for a temporary base. We can always come back here. Oh dear. I see a problem already. Now, let's try our sword out. That's not where I wanted that. Oh, that is not good. It's just my luck. I think I got him now. Road's loading. Ugh. Well, if I did get him, oh, that's a regular Pigsy I'm hearing, I'm sure. Yeah. I was worried for a moment. the first things you should always try to do is create some sort of, here he comes. That hurt. Just need a few more for there. Small for now. Yeah, we'll like that. Okay, now that we're safe for the night, we need more stone. That figures. We needed this. Big stone slabs. The processor is very, very useful, by the way. Some of that, some shredded leaves. Now. Okay, we need more stone slabs. Can make the extractor now, but I don't want to. Need more stone for the stone sword. Wait on that. Oh, wood wall. This is something we will need though. And the chest. The chest is going to be very useful, so we need a lot of beeswax. So we'll have to go tree hunting. I don't usually use the thatched items because they burn very easily. It's 1:23 AM. It's going to be a while. I wonder. Oh crap. I miscalculated that. Oh dear. Oh, there's a keep up there. And we'll put touchstone there. You can use the touchstone anytime you want by hitting T, and then you can hit T twice to go to yours, or you can select one and then hit teleport. I'm not going to bother to do that though because, well, I'm right here. Did I process? No. Just how far down did I fall? That wasn't that far. Wow. That was an odd quirk. Collect my stuff. Oh dear. I've got a lot of new items out though. Some of these. Thankfully, construction is rarely a one-to-one. I think this might be a dead end. Alright, move, little guy, I don't want to hurt you. Oh, there's two of them. Fossils. Those will be useful later. This is not working out well. That was worth it. Now you should be almost dead by the time I go back down there. Make some steps. Oh, it's morning. And I make the steps and miss them. There we go. Oh, this is a deep cave too. Alright, well. Can I get the... No. Grab a fossil. Ah! My quick bar is a mess. Okay. As you can see, we get 6 out of the basic, but it takes a little while. So waiting for that. See if I can finish this stairway up. Ooh, more cool. I hear that keeper. It's gonna drive me nuts. It must be on the surface. Oh, we are. Okay. Yep, piece of stairs. Surface. There he is. They're very skittish and they love to run away. But those little arc stones that they're holding are very useful. Especially if you tame them. There's a Miru over there. Tell about the gangly arms. Okay. I really want to make this base of operation. For now. For now, I think I'm going to go hunting. To try to find some beeswax up in the trees. So I'm going to leave the episode at this. And next time I should have some beeswax and we'll get some of the structure going. And possibly explore a bit further to the northeast. Heading towards our central destination. So until then, have fun. Don't get killed by falling into giant caverns. And we will see you next time.